record here. Alright, we're at 3539. Okay, 3539 Rugby Road. It's September 12th. We had to cable the main line in order to clear the blockage, and I noticed initially trying to run water in the sewer line just to build up head pressure, and noticed that the height of the water wasn't coming up past a certain point no matter how much water we ran. That's indicative of a belly in the line, and that's kind of what I was thinking when I was out here before, just looking at the lay of the land. So cabled it and got through it. Used a fairly small head, and it sailed through pretty easily. No change in water level, which is also indicative of a belly. And then tried to get my camera down through, and couldn't pass. I was hitting the exact same spot I hit when I cameraed the line for the buyers. And so I pulled the camera back out, ran the cable machine again with a really big head, a 4-inch C cutter or root cutter head, and was able to clear out what I think is grease buildup. And because there's a belly, it builds up at the top of the pipe and not the bottom. So I'll show you that as I come back through. But we're sitting at the city main right now. So I'm going to show you that. That is the city main right there. It looks like an old terracotta main. It's got a little tap tied in, PVC, and we essentially almost immediately start. Are we running water still, Joey? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Let's I'm going to pause the video, and we're going to stop that water, and then we can see the true belly after we do that. Alright, resume the video. Water flow down the water hose, or from the water hose, has been stopped. So we're going to pull back. So you can see pretty much right out of the tap. I mean, we're a foot, maybe, out of the tap, and we already have a belly started. So that water's just sitting there and holding. And it only gets worse and worse really quickly. So we are up to about 2 inches of water, maybe 1.5 inches right there, about 2 inches, fully submerged in the head. Still an air pocket up top. Alright, now you can see that air bubble. Now we are 100%, the pipe is full of water. That's how bad this belly is. Trying to go slow so I don't stir up too much. You can see the scrapings on the wall from my cable machine, but I'm assuming before I brought my cable machine in here it was probably all black and all gross. Alright, looks like a fitting actually, probably some sort of a clean out tee or something, but that's the grease that was stacked on the top. Well, that grease had actually grown all the way down to the bottom of the pipe, and there was just a little small hole at the bottom that I made with my cable, but I could not get my camera head through here. I used a small cable head first go. So you can see that grease just hanging down, but I cleaned it out pretty good. Still 100% submerged in the water. Air bubble now. Now we're coming out of our belly just a little bit. You can see that air bubble at the top. But we're almost at this clean out. Alright. So just for reference, this is the clean out we're going to. There is, it's hard to tell, but there's the road edge. The sun's shining on us where that grass is. That's the road edge. House is just back to the left. So yeah. So basically, what's going on is is pretty much from this point and then even further back. Whoever ran the pipe, I think, ran out of yard grade, possibly. I don't know what happened, but basically it's way too low. And it looks like in order to bring it up to where it needs to be, there may need to be more fill dirt brought in. Just a wild guess. And it looks like we would have to dig into the side of the hill right next to the road, on the house side of the road, and pretty much rework it from that tap back, and have some extra fill dirt on site in order to pack up under it, and then maybe you guys could put some other dirt on top of it and regrade the yard. The other problem I see is that there is a drainage ditch crossing perpendicular to the sewer line, and I think if the pipe was properly run, that it may be sticking out and visible. So I don't know what codes are with that as it perpendicularly crosses the drainage ditch. So kind of strange. I don't really know what happened, but that's my assessment of what's going on. So we'll have to just provide an estimate on what it would take to get it right.